Would you like a slice of Duke with your two-pack? Welcome back to Fog Football, and Aberdeen finally got a result that I think was deserved, because I think they've been shafted in their previous three games. Should have a lot more points, but tonight I think a draw was a fair result away in Greece.
It was a fair result. Unfortunately, though, it is a result that sees Aberdeen eliminated from European competition. They can now mathematically no longer qualify for the next round. They trail second placed Frankfurt by 7 points, and if you do the maths, 6 points available. They cannot get into the top two, but that doesn't mean that tonight's result is technically a bad result. It's a result that eliminates them, but it's still a good result on paper. You know, you're going to look back at this result in a few years and go, that was a good point that Aberdeen picked up. That was a good 2-2 draw that they got against Paok in Greece. I mean, if you compare it to what Hearts done, then it's a hell of a lot better. So yeah, no, I mean, sometimes it's not the result that you needed, but it's still a decent result overall. And I think it's will be one of Aberdeen's high points from their European, probably the highest point, to be fair, from their European journey this season.
Yep, and I think Aberdeen are one of the. I think they're actually the only team this season and last season that hasn't disgraced themselves in Europe. I can't look at one result and go, they were disgraced there. Now, to be fair, losing 3-1 at home to Viking isn't the greatest result. I'm not trying to defend that, but it's not a complete embarrassment. I think you look at Celtic the other day, 6-0, Rangers 5-1 against PSV, Hearts get scud at 4-0 by this team. Aberdeen have took it to Frankfurt, they've took it to Paok twice, and Helsinki, alright, I think they should have won, but it's not like Helsinki are awful. I think Aberdeen can hold the head up high, and I think at Paok against Frankfurt they'll put in a good game, and I think away at Helsinki they'll probably pick up another point. And
they're unlucky. I think they should be on more than 2 points. They've had opportunities to win more points than they currently got. They probably should have beat Helsinki. They definitely should have beat Paok at home, and it wasn't their fault that they didn't. They were absolutely robbed in that one. And then, yeah, I mean, Frankfurt, they had a chance to get a draw late on, but I mean, they were under it for the majority of that game. Either way, despite the loss to Frankfurt, they put up a good performance. So yeah, they should probably have more than 2 points, and they should be going into the last two games, I think, with a decent chance of going through. But it doesn't matter about performances, it matters on results, and Aberdeen haven't so far got the results, in my opinion, that their performances deserve. But I tell you what, I think they deserved a point tonight. Paok, I do not like Paok. Twice they would dive to try and get penalties. Just a cheating team. And I think Aberdeen got a result tonight, and I think they deserved this result tonight. It would have been very harsh had they lost 3-2 again to Paok. And the second penalty that was given, I mean, unbelievable decision here. I mean, no contact whatsoever. And I get it, VAR gets the job right. It overturns it. But they're looking at offside. That's irrelevant. It doesn't fucking matter if he's offside. It's a blatant dive. It doesn't. Why are they even looking at the offside?
yeah, but the problem is it's offside, right? But the referee's looking at whether it's a penalty or not. Let's just say the referee thought it was a penalty. Then that penalty probably would have stood.
I ranted about this, I believe, was it after the Celtic game? Yeah, it was. In the Celtic review, the Scottish teams are consistently on the bad end of calls in Europe, and I stand by that. Tonight, VAR might have got it right, but it was so fucking obvious. I can't give VAR. In fact, see how long it actually took them to decide whether or not what was happening?
Not only how long it took them, he had to go over to the monitor. Why? Why can't the three people at the monitors at home see that there's no contact and it's offside?
And then there was another one that took them like a minute to play on, and like they didn't even. What was the wait? There was definitely no penalty. So there was one that needed to go to the monitor to take away the penalty. Then there was another one that took them like about 2 minutes to decide that it wasn't a penalty. Just two blatant fucking dives here with nothing in it whatsoever. You can argue that went in Aberdeen's favour, but is it really going in your favour when there's nothing to go in your favour?
True. But you know what? Both Aberdeen goals were good. Jim McGrath, great free kick. Duke, great control, great finish.
A bit fortunate, I think, with the defending for Duke's goal. I mean,
true. But you know what? The Jim McGrath goal, undoubtedly goal of the night so far, I'd say.
Yeah, I think when Jamie McGrath got signed to Aberdeen, we knew that he could have potentially be a big player for them, and I think he will be that.
Yep.
Didn't really work out for Dundee United last year, but who knows? Could work out.
Who knows?
Nothing really worked for Dundee United last year.
No, nothing did. But anyway, guys, that is it for this game. Up next, Rangers against Sparta Prague. Who's going to win? What's your prediction?
I think I'm going to go a draw. As for Aberdeen, I think they'll finish third in this group. I think they'll.
Third gets you hee-haw, though.
No, but I do think they'll beat Helsinki in their last game. So yeah, that's it. Catch you in the next one, guys. Aberdeen getting a point. It's a point for the coefficient. But unfortunately, it's also a point that sees them knocked out of Europe. Catch you in the next one. Rangers up next. Let's see how they get on.